Welcome to the channel, Mac Dr. Built. I want to start by saying I appreciate and I thank every single one of you for subscribing, liking, and commenting. Today we're working on a car that is not mine, but it's a car off the channel. So by popular demand, we're bringing the car back. Promise my boy that I'll do the body work fully perfect on it. For a minute he's had it, he's been taking care of it, so now it's his time. Alright boys, check it out. We got back in the channel the Honda Fit. The car is not mine, sold it to my brother, my friend. He wanted to do the little things that it have. Y'all remember we end up doing quarter panels in this car. I did rocker repair on it. We switched the door. We switched the trunk door. Also the back bumper was replaced on it. If y'all realize now, I got different wheels on it. These are the rims from Kimbo. I put them there last night. I got the Honda Fit on Kimbo right now. We're doing a little bit transformation, but we're starting with the body work. So this is gonna be probably a couple videos on it. I do little bits and pieces so that y'all learn along with me, enjoy the experience, and have a great time. This is what it's about. So the car just got small patina, nothing big. Everything was done by me a few months ago, like y'all remember. Some stuff just gotta get touched up. We gotta do the quarter panel, touch it up here. Don't know what happened, so I just gotta make sure that this does not happen. Touch it up again, that looks better. Do the rocker panel a little bit there, touch up the doors if it's got a little bottom rust like that, rust right there. I'm doing everything on the car, every little piece of dent, like the hell dents like that. Small stuff that normally I wouldn't do it because I didn't want to paint the whole car, but eventually we are painting the car at the end. We're gonna measure it out to transform the look. He wants it flat black just like Kimbo. So once the body work is done, we'll proceed to prep the car for paint, and simply we're gonna measure it out flat black. That once the body work is done. So today I'm gonna take you guys along with me for this journey. I'm already prepped, got my suit. It's hot, it's about 100, but I need the protection. So I'm gonna get the tools that I need. With that being said, we're gonna get started. But first, before that, I'm gonna show you guys what Kimbo look with the Honda Fit wheels, and it's all about having fun and keep you guys motivated. So with that being said, let's get it. All right, boys, it's fucking hot. Excuse my French, but it's hot. It's about 100. Sometime this weekend they said it was gonna hit about 104. So yeah, the fact that I got a mechanic suit on does not help me. But doing body work, I don't want the dust and any other grind down metals, you know, shavings and all that spark flying on me. That shit makes it irritated. Anyways, here's Kimbo with the Honda Fit wheels. Put them on here temporarily. Just wanted to change the look on Kimbo a little bit. Kimbo is down for a minute. I don't know how to say it, but Kimbo's been a bitch. It was giving me transmission issues the last couple weeks. To be honest, after the car meet I went, transmission started to go on me. First and third gear, it kicks out, pops out, grind, whatever you guys call it. So I used it a few times like that, just here to move it to the point now that transmission is like losing all the fluid. So to me, that transmission is done from the inside because it's the only way they could leak like that. So it's gonna be a minute by the time I get a D16 transmission. We need a transmission from an EK motor. Right now I got a D17 Y7 with a C6 head on it. So I gotta match the transmission, and they are pretty pricey. People asking anywhere from $300 to $400, like if it was to be serious. So by the time I get that, which I could get the transmission, that's no problem. I have to buy a new clutch. The clutch is good, but I don't want to put something that was used, so I gotta get clutch. Plus I have to pay my boy. It's gonna be like $250 at least. So by the time that I'm fixing that transmission, it's gonna cost me at least $700 that I do not have. So Kimbo's down for a couple. we were doing the body work on it. This side is all done. I have to do a little bit more on that side, like I said. So for right now, it's just parked here chilling. Car does got insurance, it's registered, it's legal. So it's on the street for right now. We just got to do that little piece in the future coming up and start touching things around, sanding here and there, maybe do a little work in the hood, and this car is ready for paint. Just right now I gotta hold up myself with the transmission situation, but it's things that happen. It's the car world. Happen to the best, happen to some of the worst. So when it's to self-motivate, keep motivated. All right, boys, so I'm gonna get my tools and simply get this day started. Let's get it. All right, check it out, boys. I got this little setup here. Put this tent so the heat doesn't affect me too much. I even got a fan out here somewhat. I'm gonna put you guys in a little time lapse as I grind some spot. This is the area that I'm gonna start working and fixing. So without further waiting, let's get it. Alright, boys, so I got to temporarily stop. Today forecast was rain, that's why I set up that. But we got most of the main spots that I have to touch up. So it's not really too much. Like this door had a little patina rust here and there, all around. Over here, just stuff that I'm touching all around. The bottom of the rockers. Once we get it done, we'll prime them up. That's not gonna be primer right now. So I'm just gonna go inside real quick while this water passes through. And once it passes through, we can start going what we gotta do. And then we can start getting it. So let's get it. Alright, so we grind that down to the bare metal. I'm gonna hit it with 80, then with 220, and then we could proceed to start filling it in. Rain momentarily stop. I don't want to wait for the rain to come back. At least I want to have fiberglass on it. So with that being said, let's get it. Alright, boys, so I ended up sanding the quarter panel. As I mentioned, the whole car is getting touched up. So little things that didn't take care of last time, I'm gonna make sure it doesn't show this time. That's better. If you guys see there's no rust and we did it nice and solid, we're gonna take care of this, address all this. When you want to sand down, you can't really sand down just the spot. You gotta go sometimes a little further, because if you're trying to do a spot, it caves in and it leaves like a barrier. So the best bet is to go all along as long as you need to make it smoother along with everything. So by the time you do your little filler and your primer and everything is gonna come out nice and smooth. No metal should be exposed. Anything that got hit to bare metal should be filled in with fiberglass, and then we sand it down. Any spot that I seen dent, like over here the door was a little scratch over here or something, so I end up sanding it nice and smooth. The door had a nice dent over here with fixing. Another nice dent here. You couldn't really tell, but you gotta use your fingers to see it sometimes. I know that's kind of hard because the eye deceives. Like right now, just doing this angle. I don't know if you guys could catch that. I spotted this dent right here. Yeah, see it? So I'm gonna have to sand this down as well. Every spot that we sand down is gonna get correctly fixed. So we could sand this, smooth it out, eventually prime it, so that we could get the bodywork completed and do the color changeover. So I'm gonna send this little spot of camera that I just found here that I didn't see, so I could get it ready, wipe it down, so we could start throwing down some fiberglass. Let's get it. Alright, I'm gonna proceed and sand the little spots that I need to do on this side. So we got both sides sand down and start filling in. Put you in a little time left. Let's get it. Alright, but this side is done. I have to repair this over here. Don't know exactly what happened. Could have been my fault, could have been just anything, but I do have to touch up this up. Maybe not now, maybe not this part of the clip, but we sand down everything so I could start filling in. So this part is not gonna get filled in until I don't repair this again. Just gotta get welded back in place, filled in, and it should be good. So I gotta fill in everything so it look nice and smooth. Every single piece that was rusted from the sides I did. Still gotta do the rocker panels a little bit, just like a little patina you see. But I don't want to do the rocker panel now, so I don't have a whole bunch to do. I just want to knock all these out, have it fill in, get it ready, we'll be good. So I'm gonna clean it up and we'll start throwing some fiberglass right away. Let's get it. Well, today's forecast was supposed to be water all day, so I know I wasn't gonna be able to do body work. I still pushed it because simply why wait on the weather. So I did whatever I could. We had everything sanded down, everything. And when I'm ready to start filling in, pours down. But everything is ready, like I said. This side is sand down. This is sanding down already, all the way with 220. I got a couple dents in the hood as well. They have to fill in. So that was ready to get filled in. It was already sanded to get filled in. This whole door was ready to get filled in and prep. Along with this back door, they had several dents. The quarter panel, you know, we're gonna try to wait it out, but I don't think the weather is gonna stop anymore. By the time all these dry, might not be able to do it today. So we'll see how things are looking like and we'll come back. All right, still sprinkling. I haven't been recording, but I've been working off camera on and off. So before I finish the whole thing, for you guys at least a little bit watching what I'm doing. See, raining. You see the sprinkles. So I'm gonna leave that for last and trying to cover this side all filled in so that would protect it from the rain, and trying to move on to the next side, except that quarter, because that quarter needs a little welding here and there. But yeah, I'm gonna start putting a little bit more and we'll see what things start looking like. So let's get it. Alright, so we got that first wipe going on. I'm letting it dry, going over a few more spots that need to be touched up. Over here, I'm gonna dry it up, go over that. Everything is covered. We'll proceed to the other side and lastly the hood. So let's get it. Y'all already know what time it is. Icing time, baby. If you know, you know. Alright, so I got this fill going on. Just letting it dry, applying coals by coals, little by little. So once everything dry, we get it even. In another episode, we just simply sand it. So got one more spot to go here, and then we have the whole lot. So with that being said, let's get it. Alright, so far this is where we at. I went several times to fill in everything. It's a matter of go by hand or with the machine softly. Pause. Start sanding it to shape. The fender pretty much fixed. The hood, I went over it. I'm gonna go over it once a little bit more slightly. Some of the spots like there. I went over the door again. A lot of spots that I had to touch. Plus on the touch spot, no DD. But yeah, gotta take that tape off. That's it. Once we do the one more patch in the front, we'll wrap it up for next time. Next time we'll grab it, we'll sand it up. We'll see how it look like. Right now I just gotta do one more spot there, one more there, and one more right there, and it's a wrap for this party. In the future we have to do some work in the trunk that I've seen, like little patina here and there, little by little in the other episodes. Some over here. I also got a wing that I want to modify for my new Honda Fit. But yeah, And the car wasn't in bad shape at all. I did it before. It was just like little things that, you know, I kind of half-assed it too quick. Didn't care, you know, didn't want to paint the whole car. But now that we're painting the whole car, we're going to address everything so the car look clean. Mighty good. So I'll put in a quick time lapse so we can wrap this episode. Day is gone on me. I thought I'd get rain all day, but made it happen. Not bad for last minute thing. This wasn't even planned. So yeah, let's get it.
Watch your back.
Alright boys, so everything is covered. Sorry it's late. Usually I pick this up the next day and I show you guys what we're gonna do next or whatever, but my boy works tomorrow, so it's like few spots that I had to cover up today and I didn't get to. Like over here, I'm gonna have to go again in the future. Kind of late, they do a wipe. If I do a wipe right now like that, I'm gonna mess up the shape, so I'd rather just clean it, fill it in. But everything, every corner is filled in right, every dent, everything that I fix, just gotta get sand down either by machine or by hand, and pretty much black. You just gotta block it off and prep it in primer. So we're gonna wrap it in here in this one, boys. Next time I get the car from my boy, it'll be in a couple days. We'll do part 2 on this Honda Fit restoration or transformation, if you should say. Wish I could have got more done today, but y'all seen it was raining, and if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't even got this part done today. Sprinkle all day too much, so. But everything is dry to the touch, not gonna get damaged. Besides that, looks ugly. It's just a matter of just sanding it down and ready for primer. So for this part 1 on the Honda Fit restoration, which he made that come back to the channel. Hope you guys like, get motivated, keep motivated. With that being said, thank you for watching, subscribing, liking, and commenting. Stay tuned till the next time. Peace.